Hey now, it's your favorite property recovery agent. How's everybody doing? I hope you're doing good. Welcome to 2024. Can you believe we've made it this far? I know it's kind of hard to believe, but here we are. So this is a video that I was debating on whether even making, but you know what? Well, we're here and you're watching it, so it's about to happen. Now, many of you know, I obviously that have been following me for the last couple years know I don't really talk about personal stuff on this channel. This is probably the only thing I'm really going to talk about that's personal that had happened to me recently, or at least over the last few years. Many of you met me a couple years ago through TikTok and then merged to YouTube and then to Instagram. And while I appreciate everybody's support and I respond to everybody's message, and I can't it blows me away on the messages and the amount of people that enjoy my content. So with that being said, the fact that you guys met me only 2 years ago, what I need to tell you is for the last 4 years, I've been in a abusive, toxic relationship with a woman who was 7 years younger than me. And I just got out recently. I have left the abuser and I now have my own housing. I am on my own, and I haven't been on my own for a while. Prior to this relationship, I was in an 18-year marriage. So, for the last 20 plus years, I've been in a couple relationships, and the last 10 years of my marriage was pretty bad. And then, as many of you know, my best friend killed himself in 2019. I left my ex-wife at that point, and then I met what became hell. No, not hell. Well, yeah, hell, but she was a narcissist. More specifically, a covert narcissist. And so I'm sure many of you are going to be able to relate to what I have been through, but it was extremely abusive. It was extremely toxic, and it really did mess my mind up a lot, because my end goal in life is to be an entertainer. Now you all know. That's what I want to be. That's what I've always wanted to be. I've tried in music. I've tried in art, which I was successful in both those. But it seems like my career and what I'm doing now kind of have come together, and we're pushing this forward now in this new social media output. So that's what I'm hyper focused on now. I can't begin to tell you, ladies and sirs, how much negativity and shade has been thrown my way over the last couple years from the narcissist towards my social media, towards the comments for my videos, my tone. I've had people send me messages saying, "You sound different in your video. What's wrong? Is something wrong?" And those were usually the mornings I probably had cried my eyes out, because many of you know that I've talked to that the first 2 hours of my day was horrible. So I would leave and spend the first 2 hours of my day crying my eyes out, because I couldn't believe what I was being subjected to, and the things that were said to me. I mean, it's truly unbelievable. I thoroughly plan on making a short video series about what I experienced, what happened to me specifically, and a lot of the stuff that was said to me. I have it all documented. And I'm going to put it on my personal channels. But I wanted to let you all know that we're moving forward in 2024. I got out of hell, and believe me, the only way I could ever describe it was hell. I mean, I don't know how your relationships are, but when you have something brewing and percolating like this has been for me for the last couple years, growing, in different rates of speed, and being that my end goal is a TV show, when you're catching negativity on the daily, catching shade on the daily, you see how stressful my job can be, right? Well, imagine you're out there in the hood and then you get some long ass scathing text at 10 a.m. talking about something that happened days ago because she needed 48 hours to formulate a fucking justification for her shitty behavior. It was always 48 hours. So I just wanted to let you guys know that you kind of met me in a bad point of my life. Like some of the worst, actually. I thought my best friend killing himself was some of the worst, and it was, don't get me wrong. Many of you seen my stories on my personal channel. I talk about Jeff extensively and what I went through and what I still go through. And so, I just wanted to let you all know that I'm out here. I'm on my own. I have unbelievably awesome online support. I got a couple people locally that are keeping an eye on me. I've had a lot of people disappoint me since the first of the year. So I'm really finding out who my true friends are and who's really got my back. And while that's a whole nother topic of conversation, it's kind of a big deal. Because you see, I'm also an ex-drug addict and I've been homeless twice. So most of my friends, in fact, all my old friends are dead from either drug addiction, an overdose, or suicide. Jeff was the third person I've known that's killed himself. So, while I'm not trying to make this a negative, throw a negative cast, I'm just trying to be completely transparent with all you, the Swatter family, and let you know that I've been through hell the last 4 years, but we're out. I really just want you to know that I'm out of hell. I'm reestablishing myself. It's not been easy. I'm going to tell you right now, the last 3 weeks of the new year have not been easy for me. I have not resorted to any drugs or pills or anything like that. I do have Xanax and stuff. I try not to even take that stuff. So understand this, when I'm out here talking with people and squatters and stuff, and people talk about being homeless and destitute, I know exactly what they're talking about. That's why I can relate with these people. I was homeless twice because of drug addiction. It forced me to become homeless. While I watched all my friends die, I was the one that made it out. And I somewhat feel like since I was able to make it out of that horrible lifestyle, I want to show them that you can turn things around and you can be a positive influence on people. And I just wanted to say that personally, from my heart, everybody, I don't love you intentionally, but I love you absolutely. Because you've chosen to follow me, and many of you comment and say a lot of nice things. Imagine this. Imagine having somebody tell you that you're handsome in a comment. You reply with a winky face emoji, and then you got to be, thrown a whole bunch of negativity and shade because of that, because you've been accused of cheating or you've been accused of this. I got accused of cheating 3 times. She broke into my phone twice. You want to know what she found? Nothing. So ladies and sirs, my Swatter family, I am your favorite property recovery agent. My name is Chuck Taylor. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. And if you thought you've seen intensity and shocking content, you ain't seen nothing yet. Because I thoroughly plan on kicking everybody's ass clear through the future and all the way to a TV show. And I want you all to come along with me for that ride. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you have a prosperous 2024. Be safe. And if you have anybody in your life, give them lots of love. Lots of love. You understand? Thank you.
The proof that the whole universe is a unified field.